Good morning. It is Thursday, the 28th of May. Now we're going to do our next wee section, which is the area of a sector, and that just means the area of part of the circle. Okay, so here are some areas of sector. There's a full circle, and that's half a circle. So that's an area of a sector, the blue bit. There's a quarter. That's also a fraction of the circle, and that's a fraction of the circle. So areas of all those things are all fractions of a full circle. Okay, and that's just what an area of a sector is. It could be a half, it could be a quarter, it could be a bit more than a quarter, but it's a fraction of it. Now, once we've found out what the fraction is, we've got to take that fraction and multiply it by the area of a circle. Now, you should remember the area of a circle is pi r squared. So to find the area of a sector, we first find the full area, and then we multiply by the fraction. So it's a fraction times the area. Now the fraction is the angle that you've got out of the total of 360, the same as you did with the arc. So when you put it all together, there is a circle, or a part of a circle there, a sector it's called. And if we find the area of that, so we've got the area of the full circle is pi r squared. The fraction of the circle is the angle x. In this case, it's 110 out of 360. And if we put all that together, we get that formula there. So we've got area of the sector is x divided by 360 times pi r squared. And that just comes from the fraction of the full circle. Now, I'm going to do that question just up here at the side. Okay, so up in there, we want the area of the sector. So A is equal to, and it's x divided by 360. The angle is 110, so it's 110 degrees. Divided by 360 degrees, multiplied by the area of a circle, which is pi, 3.14, times the radius squared, and the radius is from the centre to the outside is 12, so it's 12 squared. Right, calculator, stick all of that into your calculator. Okay, hopefully you put it in. Right, so when you do that, you get 138.16, and it would be measured in its centimetres, and area is centimetres squared. Okay, so that's that wee example done. That's the formula that you must learn. Okay, another wee example. I've written the formula there. Keep that handy so you can see it. And we want to find the area of this sector. So the area of this sector, we know area is equal to x divided by 360, so the angle is 102 degrees, so it's 102 out of 360, that's the fraction of the full circle you've got. Multiply that by the area of the circle, which is pi r squared, which is 3.14, multiplied by the radius is 8, so it's multiplied by 8 squared, which is 64. Okay, pause, put it all into your calculator. Okay, if you've used 3.14, you should get 56.938, and there's a 6 with a wee dot above it. That just means 6s that go on. So if we want to round that to, say, 1 decimal place, it'd be 56.9, and again, area is measured in centimetres squared. Okay, right, we will do another. This question yesterday we did, and I changed it to the length of the arc, but we're now going to do this from the area of the sector. So calculate the area of the sector of material used to make this skirt. So area is equal to x divided by 360, so it's 75 degrees, divided by 360 degrees, multiplied by the area of the full circle, which is pi times r squared, so it's times 65 all squared. Right, pause, put that into your calculator. Okay, so the answer to that then is 2,763.85416. There's that wee dot above it again. Right, so round to 1 decimal place is 2763.9, and it's measured in centimetres, so it's centimetres squared for the area. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to go through this exercise the same as yesterday. So the first question, this blue bit tends to get pupils confused. All they've done is they've worked out the area of the full circle, and to get the minor sector. Now remember yesterday we talked about minor arc and major arc. It's the same for sectors. There's wee minor sector, so it's that wee pink bit. So that's going to be x, so it's 45 divided by 360, multiplied by the area of your circle, which is 3.14 times 10 squared. Okay, so minor sector is the wee one. Here, minor sector is the pink one, minor sector is that one there. And down at the bottom, it says find the major sector of each of those. I'll move this up a wee bit so you can see the bottom bit. And find the area of the major sector in question 2A. So you have to do that one, and then you have to do that one and that one. Okay, those ones, the full circle's not shown in these ones, so it doesn't have to talk about major or minor arcs, because there is only one there. Or sectors, I should say, not arcs. So work your way through all of them. Okay, now pause the recording, do your set of questions. When you've done them, then the answers are there for you to check. Okay, so you can go back and you can get your answers. Right, go and work hard.